Optometric Leadership Network, otherwise known as SOLutioN, when I was a second year in optometry school. The original goals of SOLutioN was to help pass on leadership and practice management tools and tips to the leaders to then bring back to their individual clubs. SOLutioN is kind of the overseeing body of the private practice clubs and is there as a support guide all throughout the year. If you're a first year or a second year and you're not really sure exactly what mode of practice that you want to be in, definitely join your private practice club. Even if you aren't 100% passionate about private practice like you see some of your other classmates, at least you're learning about one way to practice. And maybe it might not be your passion, but at least you've been able to eliminate it at that point. And if you do find that it is your passion, you're much more ahead of your colleagues that haven't been able to get that additional education during school, and you'll be that much further ahead upon graduation. The Student Optometric Leadership Network is a 501c3 nonprofit, and it should solely be student and brand new grad run. So my goal is to make sure that the students and student leaders of SOLutioN aren't repeating any of the mistakes that we've already done and move forward in an efficient manner. The membership of SOLutioN is made up of what we intend to be the incoming president and the outgoing president of each optometry school. One thing that we would ask for student members of private practice clubs is if you have an interest in leading, please be involved in your private practice clubs, because that will help you get more involved at the national level to help lead the National Student Private Practice Association.
Being a leadership role opens up amazing doors for you in terms of networking opportunities especially. We have some of the best speakers that come to these schools, and at the conference itself, their knowledge base is just so incredible. And especially for somebody who's not as knowledgeable in the business aspect, they're a great resource to use once you do decide to take that plunge into either buying into or owning a private practice. The primary goal for SOLutioN is the viability of private practice. More specifically, we want to unify all the private practice and practice management clubs of all the optometry schools to better utilize the resources that are available to us. Each of the schools will teach you to become a great optometrist. However, they only have 4 years. They don't have enough time to teach you all the aspects of business that you'll need. And so we like to bridge that gap, that void, if you will, to better suit people who are going to be going into private practice and practice management. For one thing, you're definitely investing in yourself, building your equity, building your private practice, that value, that inherent value after putting years of service into it. For me personally, coming into optometry school, I knew it's something I wanted to do. Looking back and seeing where I'm at now, I mean, even here at Vision Expo, can all be attested to SOLutioN. The doors that it's opened up for me to be able to come here, the doctors who I now can use as a resource is just absolutely incredible. And like I said, where I'm at right now, I could not be here without being for SOLutioN.
Getting involved with SOLutioN, I didn't really know much about it, and so I went to the conference that summer and got really acquainted with everybody there. And it was probably one of the most life-changing 4 days as far as my optometric career. You're surrounded by like-minded people that also want to succeed, and they're not only just looking out for themselves, they want everybody to succeed, and I really enjoy that about that. I like being surrounded by people that are just as equally motivated, and that's what you get in SOLutioN. Students should definitely consider private practice because of the wide range that you can take with it. You can be incredibly innovative and creative when you go into private practice. You're your own boss. You get to call the own shots. It's not you walk in and it's 9 to 5 and here you go. And so I think students should really consider private practice because of that very reason. You can do with it as you wish, and you worked hard for this degree, so I think you should be able to call the own shots and do your own thing. And so because of that, I think it's a good option. Commercial will always be there, but doing private practice, you get to put your own spin on it, add your own flavor to optometry. With commercial optometry, they have that marketing, they have all these, they have that one up on us, honestly, with private practice. And so SOLutioN that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to unite students with, here's that marketing strategy, here's networking to get you that private practice. So I would say that's ultimately a big goal right now, is just connecting students with private practice and trying to grow, really.